And I want to first have Jeff has a proclamation, and he's representing Mayor Henry in the city of Fort Wayne.
Read that now, right?
Yes.
Hey, thank you, everybody. It is an honor for me to be here and representing the mayor. I think this is the first time as a councilman I've ever gotten to read a proclamation, and I was glancing through it, and it's not too long, so you don't have to stand there and sweat too long, but it's a pleasure. Thank you, Lois, for investing in the community and investing in this neighborhood, and of course in the 5th District. We're very, very tickled to have a new business here that helps this whole block, this whole area continue to shine in this beautiful, beautiful neighborhood in the 5th District of Fort Wayne. And I recognize you. Nice to see you. So thanks for doing that, and we wish you very many, many years of success here operating and repairing a lot of quilts. And now I know where to go if I want to do that. So that's wonderful. Well, I do have a proclamation here. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can try to get every word right. And it is signed by Mayor Tom Henry. It says, I do want to let you know that these things don't just float around. They are given out occasionally, and there's one given out only per day, so there is no other one proclamation, I'm told, for the city of Fort Wayne today. And therefore, when we officially dedicate this as Born Again Quilts Day, this will officially be Born Again Quilts Day all over the city of Fort Wayne. So this proclamation, whereas it is conservatively estimated that there are over 5 million quilts in the United States in need of some degree of restoration, and whereas over the past 25 years, Born Again Quilts has restored hundreds of quilts back to life, and whereas vintage quilts will now be restored in a newly renovated 80-plus-year-old building located in the historic South Wayne neighborhood, and whereas families now have a quilt restoration studio to have their quilts transformed so they'll be able to cherish them for generations to come. Now therefore, I, Thomas C. Henry, Mayor of the City of Fort Wayne, Indiana, do hereby proclaim October 20th, 2012 as Born Again Quilts Day, and it is signed with the seal of the City of Fort Wayne on October 10th, 2012 by Thomas C. Henry, Mayor of the City of Fort Wayne, in this lovely jacket. So may I present that to you, Lois, and thank you again for investing in the City of Fort Wayne and in the 5th District.
Well, it's coming home because when I was born, I lived on Nutland. When I was in college, I lived on Wildwood. And so to find this building here was just like a dream come true. So Phil.
Thank you, Lois. Thanks, Jeff. Nice job. And thanks to the mayor for doing that. And you're right, that becomes part of the official record. So, archives, we may have to restore that someday. You never know. Like you said, growing up around here, I used to go to Schmidt's Pharmacy and right over here. I grew up and played in Foster Park over Pembroke Lane, of course, obviously.
So what was here back then? The Kroger store?
I think so. Talk about it, you had libraries and halls and other things right down here. I think you're right. So it's kind of interesting that you want to restore it, because we're restoring an old building as well. So that's really great. And you know what? We sort of get excited, I think, too, about when there's a big jobs announcement, 100 jobs coming here, 200 here, or something like that. But in fact, we really know that it's small businesses that keep the community going. And so I just want to thank you and on behalf of the mayor, of course, and Jeff. He's here, obviously, and we just want to thank you for investing in the south side of the city of Fort Wayne. We love it, and we love going to the Friendly Fox, so now I'm going to go here and then grab a bite to eat. That'll be my daily routine.
Just wash your hands before you come touch the
I will.
That's all we ask.
Great, good job.
Because actually, to tell you how quickly this has all come together, it's exactly 3 months from today that we signed the paperwork to get this building. And if you ever saw it as a beauty salon, the old gold paint with the beauty salon sinks and just holes all over the place on the walls, that what has happened here is truly a transformation. So I want to thank all of you for being here and making this a special day. I'm not certain if this is the first quilts restoration studio and gallery to open in Fort Wayne, but I can assure you it will be the best. And those of you gathered here who know me well know of my love of quilts and passion to keep them healthy. And I thank God for giving me the talent, the hands, the eyes to restore them. And a very special thank you to my mother, Dorothy Poppy Levine, who instilled in me a love for needlework and a love for quilts at a very young age. And I'd like to, I think you already know my family, Robert on the camera, my husband Tom. And I just want to let you know that this building represents a culmination of a lifelong dream. It didn't happen by itself. I thank Tom for his support, assistance in procuring this wonderful building, and Neil Bowman of the real estate agency for helping us negotiate the deal, and Alan Bean for his electrical assistance, John Stifler, if you're Wayndale newspaper readers, you know how he helped us get this ugly sign off, which is probably one of the biggest improvements to the neighborhood of getting rid of that eyesore. And Casey Drudge, who went and hauled all of what you're going to see in here. He hauled probably 90% of it over, and not only down 30 steps from my old studio, but you know, he was just wonderful. Blaze Moore, who is one of these foo-foo people, who took my concept of what I kind of wanted and then just took it and made it spectacular, which you will soon see. And lastly, I need to thank Herb Hernandez, who showed me how to break down this monumental project and guided it. I welcome all the support of my new neighbors at the Friendly Fox, Aaron, the Glass Park, Jose Martinez, the barber. There are going to be door prizes. They're going to be down at their end, so you can watch the glass blowing. Aaron is usually only open by appointment, so it's not like you can just run in there any time and see him do his work. Those of you who read the Wayndale News, it's my privilege over the last 3 years to be one of their authors, and so I appreciate their support in my doing this. And you kind of notice up here, you know, the building, the exterior, we haven't really done much for it. That's because we are now officially in a targeted development area, so we can apply for the site grant, which will be next on the to-do list, so that we can have the assistance, financial assistance of the city of Fort Wayne. And so now, Tom, I want you to come forward here, and Jeff, and Phil.
Okay.
No, Tom, you're behind here with me. No, Tom, you're going to cut the ribbon.
Oh.
Jeff needs to be on the end. The logistics here.
I'm sorry.
Tom
We'll get
gets
it right
the
here.
right-handed
You
scissors.
got another camera. Ideal.
I have the left-handed scissors. So notice what we're using as our opening
Oh
ribbon.
yeah, that's
And
wonderful.
we're going to say, who's going to count down? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got to cut through.
Notice the right-handed person.
That's what I said.
Thank you very much, guys.
So-
I appreciate it. Thank you, Phil.
You gotta come in and see this. There's cake, and like I said, door prizes, other things going down at the other end. You'll want to see those as well. Welcome to the 1940s.
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, it's Blaze and her foo-foo ability.
We did have some inventory, didn't we?
Just a tad. Oh, this is the tip of the iceberg as far as inventory. I had to keep some stuff so we can rearrange it for another display.
Where did you get this, Lois?
Oh, I have Millie, and there's James the butler. They're my undocumented workers. I don't tell anybody. Actually, you know, come down to Joseph, one of their.